Happy New Year, YouTube, from 5 on a Farm, Ohio. Great news, our chickens are laying eggs again, and I have enough eggs. I'm going to go ahead and wash up a batch, and I thought that I would show you how I wash up my chicken eggs. So I like to start with a fresh, clean sink. Before I start anything, I will get the water running, and then I will throw in a splash of plain white vinegar, and they're pretty clean, so not too bad. I shouldn't have to scrub them too bad, but I do like to clean my eggs, and just a little bit of vinegar is what I use to clean them in case there's any debris. They're not too bad right now, but sometimes they do end up getting a little bit of crud on them. But we only collect eggs from the nests, and generally the nests are in pretty good shape. We don't collect eggs that are found anywhere throughout the barn or the property because we really don't know how old they are. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to get some hot water running with a little splash of white vinegar, and I'll bring you back here in just a second. Okay, so we'll start out with a 18 pack and then a dozen there. Oh, I got a floater right there. I can tell you that one is no good. Check out that egg right there. That's a floater. It's cracked. Probably just from the cold temperatures outside. So that one I'm not even going to bother cleaning. I know that one is no good. All the rest of them seem to be, oh, there's another one right there. Another one that's cracked from the cold temperatures. So since I lost two, I'll put two more in to make sure I've got my even 18 plus the 12 pack. So while the water's filling up, now I wanted to explain, I've got a couple of the other products that I use here. These are Conklin brand products, and Conklin is kind of one of those home-based cleaning products, organic I guess, and a lot of times used industrially, but I use the Mox, which is just the concentrated cleaner. I use that to give a quick clean, add it into a spray bottle with water and clean out the inside of my egg cartons just to keep them clean and sanitized. Sometimes we do sell our eggs to friends, family, co-workers, and I want to make sure that I give them nice clean egg containers, and it doesn't have anything in it that would be harmful to humans. So once I'm done with all of the cleaning of all of the eggs, and I've got them drying on a paper or on a dish towel here, I will go back to my sink and I will give it a good scrubbing with a paper towel and just some regular dish soap. And then I will also put on top of that a disinfecting cleaner called Sanox. I'll put that over top of the soap in the sink here, scrub it up real good, rinse it off, and then once I've got all of that rinsed off the sink, I will go back with one more spray of the Sanox. Now I do mix that with water as well in a spray bottle. I will go back and give another final spray to the whole sink and let that sit for 10 minutes. Sanox is a disinfecting cleaner. It is industrial, and it is not safe to come in contact with my eggs or with my egg cartons. So I prefer to use that just solely on the sink after I'm done scrubbing everything, because unfortunately I don't have a utility sink where I can scrub my eggs up really good. I have to use my kitchen sink, and I've got to find a way to make sure that I keep my kitchen sink disinfected. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started and get my eggs cleaned. Here's what I use to scrub up the eggs, just a little standard vegetable scrubber, and it's only just for egg cleaning. It's definitely not a scrubber that we would use to clean vegetables with. It just stays with my egg cleaning products. So I'm going to go ahead and give them scrubbed up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got all the eggs scrubbed up here. That's how many I ended up with. And I went ahead and did my first scrub out of the sink with the dish soap and the Sanox. I've rinsed that all down. I'm going to go back now and disinfect the sink with the Sanox. I've got the Sanox mixed with water in my spray bottle. And I want to saturate it real good just to kill off any bacteria that might linger from the chicken poop that was on the eggs. And like I said, this is my kitchen sink, so I want to make sure that I cover everything with the Sanex. Although I know that it didn't touch anything up there, but I just want to be on the safe side. I'm going to let that sit for 10 minutes. And while that's sitting over there, I'm going to go ahead and get my egg cartons scrubbed out a little bit with the Mox. Rinse those out with water real good. And then I'll be ready to box up the eggs. Okay, so there we go. I've got all the eggs washed up now. Got them all boxed up here in their cartons. I ended up with an 18 pack. I ended up with enough to finish filling an 18 pack. These were some of the pulled eggs left over from our neighbor that I used when I made the egg sausage casserole. And then this is the remainder of the eggs, and I'm going to go ahead and hard boil this batch right here. So there we go. That's how I wash my farm fresh eggs.